Cruising for Treasure, and you are watching my What Sold show, holiday weekend edition. So I am a part-time to full-time online reseller. I sell items on eBay, Facebook, Poshmark, and Mercari, and I source my items from a variety of places, but mainly online auctions, which is basically an estate sale where the contents of a home or whatever have been listed online locally, and you bid on it and then you go and pick up your items that you have won. I also source from thrift stores, that sort of thing, wherever I can find items to sell online for profit. So get yourself a cup of tea or coffee or something. It's gonna be we had a decent sales weekend, 4 days, because it was Columbus Day, Indigenous Peoples Day yesterday, a day off. And so we have, thus the post office was closed. So we have a collection of sales from 4 different days. Anyway, let's just jump right in. Now, the fun thing is that all 4 of my platforms were active this weekend. Now on Facebook, I only had a porch pickup. And it was kind of funny because it was actually someone that I know. Shout out to my friend. I had posted a pair of boots that I've had sitting around. Just never got around to listing them. They didn't fit me. Anyway, I posted them on Facebook, $25, and she came and picked them up. And it was funny because I didn't actually realize who it was at first. And then when she responded to my reply, I was like, oh, hey. So anyway, so I did have a sale on Facebook Marketplace this weekend, just a porch pickup. So, and then I had also sales from eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And the interesting thing about Mercari is I actually did my first bundle deal on Mercari. So the way for them to do a bundle, if you didn't know, is they can add the items to their cart and then send you an offer, and Mercari will automatically combine the orders. And I do shipping on my own, so they have free shipping. So it kind of makes it a little bit easier. They can, just send you their offer, and it's actually very painless. So I'll do Mercari first. So we'll show you what I sold on there. Now, I sourced a whole bunch of video games, video game components like Skylanders and Disney Infinity pieces and Funko Pops and all that. I brought a whole lot of it to our used bookstore yesterday because it just wasn't worth it to resell online. And I was able to get over $100 worth of credit, which is awesome. And then so everything that I sell here is basically just profit. So the bundle that they created on Mercari was Skylanders Trap Team Trap Master New in the Package. For 3 of them, I sold it for $45, and then I cover shipping. So I did go a little lower than I wanted to, but it's still, it's still a good deal. It's still a good sale, $45. And I don't pay any fees on Mercari, so other than the $2 to transfer my money. So 3 of these guys that sold new in the package Skylanders. So cool sale there. And then I also had another cool sale, which, hang on a second. This I got at Savers. I believe I paid $5 for it. It is a new with tags, Two's Company needlework pillow. How adorable is that? So cute. And this sold for $64 on Mercari. And again, I do pay shipping, so you figure I'm probably gonna pay about $10 because this is quite a heavy pillow. But then again, no fees other than the $2 to transfer my money. So, and if I transfer both of these sales together, that's one charge of $2. So I feel like that's actually pretty great. So now I'm going to show you what sold on Poshmark. And Poshmark was some, pretty normal, typical Poshmark sales. We had a pair of shoes, and these are, again, from an online auction. I paid $2 to $3 per pair. And this woman had great taste, and she had so many shoes, she hardly wore each of them individually. So they were in great condition. This pair is Ortho Feet, and it's just a pair of pink sneakers, comfy knit, and they sold for $33 on Poshmark. Now, I feel like my Poshmark sales are sort of getting back to normal after the fee structure change. I do think it's going to take buyers a minute to get used to that, because it's kind of sticker shock when they go to checkout and to see all of those additional fees tacked on. Once they get used to it, they'll just budget accordingly. It's just that initial hump to get over. And, you know, because of that, I don't know if it's really beneficial to the sellers as much. We'll see. All right, the next item that sold is a pair of Lululemon Dance Studio pants. These just look so comfortable, and they're a heavier weight. They're kind of lined with this sort of, I don't know, they're a heavier pair of pants. So definitely perfect for the fall winter weather. And these sold for $33. I guess that's a popular price point right now. These were size large, and so those are going out the door. And then I sold a Patagonia. Now, I have had this for a while, so I was pretty excited to get an offer on it. And even though I didn't sell it for nearly what I was hoping to get, it sold for $35. It still is profit. It still is out my door, and it's going to make some buyer very warm. So we're cool with it. Next this is from my hoarder house. And this sold for $10. Again, all the inventory from the hoarder house came to me free of charge. This brand is Licorice and made in Hong Kong. And it's like a Western shirt with the metallic threads running through. And so, I mean, you know, they sent me an offer for $10. Obviously, I had it priced much higher than that. Not much higher, but priced $17. They sent me the offer for $10. Honestly, how many people are going to want this shirt? So I took the offer, and it came to me free of charge anyway, other than the time I put into it. So no brainer. Next, the last thing that sold on Poshmark is this koi scrub top. And I got this because of the size. And this actually sold, I think, on my 40% off sale last weekend. So I sent out 40% offers to quite a few items in my store, and this sold. So it sold for $13. Not a great profit for me, to be honest, new tags. But again, the name of the game for me right now is just, I sense a hesitancy in consumers, in buyers. And so any sale for me, within reason, as long as I am making a profit, but I'm just kind of willing to take a lot of different offers just because I want sales. I want cash flow. I want product moving out of my house. I am not a storage unit. Okay, so next, moving on, I did sell 2 postcards. The first one is this legislature building in American Samoa, and this was posted in 1984, and this sold for $5. And it's cool because it has the 1984 Olympics stamp on the back. And it says, let's get rich and move to the country and raise donkeys and hire a chauffeur. And this is the last of these I can spare. Love, Ernie. So, you know, who knows? People write really weird postcards. And then the next one is this really cool art print. This is a Volkswagen Beetle, and this sold full price for $4.99. And I don't know if this is dated or not. Printed in England, and it doesn't give an artist. Oh, artist is Colin Ashford. So that's a really cool. My husband has a Volkswagen, and so that's a really cool graphic on there. Okay, next, let's see, what else do we have? We have these Duluth Trading Company women's Flexpedition pants. These are fleece lined. Talk about warm. Oh my goodness gracious, so warm. These sold for $20, and I mean, like where we live in Virginia, it would never, maybe one day a year, it would get cold enough to wear these pants, but they definitely do look very comfortable. All right, I'm just trying to see like all of this stuff here. Okay, I sold my last Big Mac Racing Team hat. I don't know why they suddenly became popular. I've had them listed for, I think, almost a year. And I had several of them, and now they're all gone in the matter of like 3 weeks, 2 weeks. So it's kind of interesting. Sold for $5. I paid, I don't know, maybe like $1 for all of them. So this is just pure profit. So Big Mac Racing Team going out the door today. Let's see, what do we have here? Okay, this sold for full price. This is Soma, which is a great brand to keep your eye out for. This is the tag. Soma. This is new at tags. It's a robe, just a black robe with the belt on it, and it sold full price for $36.50. And I believe I paid $5 for that at a thrift store. The next item is again from this lot that I got from huge amounts, well, for me, huge amounts of action figures and just movie related stuff, but like superhero type things. And this is 1992 Toy Biz, the Uncanny X-Men Iceman color change. And this sold for $10. It really was not worth a whole lot of money. Surprisingly, I was a little surprised by that. But yeah, it sold for $10. So that's awesome. And I probably paid about $2 for it. So, okay, next, I'm so happy I found this mug. Whew, I had to really search for it. It's a Starbucks North Carolina mug, and they sent me an offer for $10. And you know what? I accepted it immediately because I think there's a soft spot in everybody's heart right now for North Carolina, and I don't know exactly, let's see, where do they live? They live in Colorado. So, you know, who knows why they bought the mug, probably not related to the hurricane at all. However, it just, I was happy to accept that offer. So $10, plus I've had it listed for over a year, so let's get it out. All right, let's see. This jacket is pretty great. Now, I did pay up for this, so I am not making the profit that I wanted to, but this is an Orvis Zambezi jacket. It's quite heavy. It's a canvas, and then it has the leather patches, which are just so cool. This sold for $50 plus shipping. I want to say that I paid $20 at auction for this. So I'm still making profit, which obviously is the goal, right? I'm still making a decent profit, but I had it priced, I think, at $79.99. So, but when it's listed for several months and no one buys it, then you take the offers. That's just, in my mind, that's just smart business. I could hang on to it and say, no, it's worth this much money. But if nobody's actually going to spend that money on it, then there's no point. Now, this came from my hoarder house. And, or no. This came from an online auction. I was a little bit nervous to list this because it's not licensed. So, it says the Heartbeat of America, and it has the Chevrolet insignia there, but nowhere on this jacket does it indicate that that was licensed or the trademark is secure. So the brand of the jacket is Horizon Sportswear, made in USA. I don't know for sure. So I listed it without using Chevrolet in there. I just said Heartbeat of America. It's a really cool vintage jacket, really awesome. Sold it for 20 bucks. So there we go. Let's see. I sold this Connemara knitwear, a beautiful purple wool scarf, new with tags, made in Ireland. It's just, it's so pretty. I love it so much. This sold full price for $24.50 going to someone to keep them warm in style this year. If you've been to Ireland, you know how expensive their wool stuff is. It's crazy. Okay, let's see. This one, I got an offer for $10 and I took it because I've had it for forever. But it's a Fanatics 2019 World Series Washington Nationals, sold for $10. I should never have bought this or listed this. It's just not, it's not exciting. So, and we like to do exciting things around here. Okay, next is some vintage Post-it flags. We got a hair stuck on here. These sold full price for $8.99, which is awesome. These again came in a box lot from an auction with office supplies, and I'm very happy to get rid of them because they've been listed for forever. Okay, next is this Battlefield 4 Microsoft Xbox One, new and sealed, and whoops, let's see, scroll up. This sold full price for $19.99, and again, I probably paid $3 to $4 for this game. So I'm actually really pleased at how quickly these items are selling, because I don't want to sit on them. We want them to move. We want them out the door. Next item is, let's see, Eddie Bauer women's silk pants, size medium, and these sold for $20. These came from my hoarder house, so no cost to me, going out the door. And let's see, what else do we have? We have some shoes. These are so pretty. These are Clark's Artisan. No, actually they say Clark's Narrative. I don't know what that means. And they actually sold fairly quickly, which is, I like that. They sold for $20, and I got them, they were color of the week tag at Goodwill, so they were 75% off, so they were $2.50. $2.50 and $20, and they literally sold overnight. Someone sent me an offer and I accepted. And just a really pretty shoe. Is that not gorgeous? Can you imagine? Like, and the colors are just perfect for fall. The muted mauve and gray and like purple burgundy color, just so pretty. I love it. And they were size 6 actually also. So that was kind of why I was happy to accept the offer, because size 6 shoes can be hard to sell. Trying to find someone with a small foot like that. Next is this pair of Dansko block heel shoes, black. Oh, they're a little dusty. Got to dust those off. These sold for $40. And so some Dansko can sell. Now, when I first started reselling, Dansko was like, whew, if you found Dansko, that was a $50 payday right there. The market is way saturated at this point, so you're really not going to get that much money for shoes unless they're like brand new, maybe, and a really desirable style. I think the thing that sold these for so high for $40 is they are a larger size. It's size 42 European, which would be US 11.5 or 12. And then just the style, it's, you know, almost like a corporate look. Very nice, $40. And they're in excellent condition. I don't know that they were ever even worn. You can see the bottom, just in really, really beautiful condition. And if y'all have looked for Dansko before, man, it's hard to find them in good condition. They just are beat up. Okay, the last thing, are you ready? The last thing that I have going out the door today is, now this, if you sell flatware at all, this is a really good brand to keep your eye out for. It's Denby, D-E-N-B-Y, and they make, let's see, is this bag closed? It is closed. They make ceramic candles, which is good and it's bad because it's very good for as you're eating, because you have a good grip on your flatware. But it's bad because it makes them very fragile. And I won a large lot from an online auction, but there were quite a few pieces that were actually chipped and broken. So I only listed the ones that were in great condition and had no chips or cracks. And even that, just this amount of items sold for $27. So, and she put in there, she put as a note on her thing that wonderful, soup or serving spoons are a great find. Thanks so much. So it's hard to find these types of items, I guess. So they had them, they made them in blue and then another color, like, I don't know, brown or something. These are the blue ones, obviously. And again, they sold for $27. So I was hoping to make considerably more from the lot, but just as I was looking at them and how bad condition some of them were, it's like, no, it's not good enough. So anyway, so that's what I have going out the door today. And I'm, and now I have to package it up, but none of it is, well, except for the mug, that'll take a little bit of time, and then the ceramic flatware. But for the most part, it's, you know, fold it and shove it in a bag or whatever. But thank you guys so much for watching. If there was anything that you found in here that piqued your interest, let us know. Drop a comment below. And if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe. We are upside down on our count versus our subscriber count versus our video count, just because initially I was putting out so many videos. So if you could hit the subscribe button for us, that would be such a blessing. Make sure you also hit the like button as well if you enjoyed this video, if you found anything helpful. And then later this week, we will be uploading a video showing the sales from the rest of the week. So stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.